with a green light. Go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot. No see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred. Meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over.
All right, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Wait, that Alabama, 380? Yeah. Two times. We got three. Sugar.
They run with a former Eagle and Dolphin, Jay Ajayi. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Now a play fake. Brady. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Ajayi. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Now, this series between the 49ers and the Bucs began back in 1977 in Tampa Bay's second year in the NFL. It's been a series that the 49ers have dominated, 17-7 overall, although Tampa has won the last 2 meetings.
Go. Here we go, 37's the Mike 37. Hey, pick 6.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. From midfield, here's Brady. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. Max Crosby brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Brady to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Barkley on 1st down, running into a wall as he stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check 52. Switch. 61. Matchbox lights. Under.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it, Brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. From the gun, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down. On fourth down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
You're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1 yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline. Told him to stop right there at the 1.
Double dog, that's the way.
Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Wait, that's wide, 80. 54. Come on. You better bring it. Jim. Two draw corkers. Alert.
Now this time, Brady will throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Chris Godwin, the former Penn Stater, should see an increase in action and production in 2019 with Adam Humphries and Deshaun Jackson gone from the team. 842 yards in 2018, second only to Mike Evans on the Buccaneers.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, first and 10.
Check. Check it, reload.
Here's Ajayi. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a second and 2.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
They run with Ajayi. And an alley to run. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 32-yard line. No score after one on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Brady. It's caught. Block it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Wait, set. Green 80. Watch 55. Now watch one, watch one.
This is a jive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Regular.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit. But how about the comeback? I mean, he came back from beating cancer and getting back to Pro Bowl level, one of the best players in the game.
Well, that throw by Brady incomplete. On 2nd and goal, Ajayi, the lone man in the backfield.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
They come out here in the eye. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. Here's Bowden. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Saquon Barkley, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Allen off the play fake. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarter...
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 33 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, trying to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
From the 27, Brady, Safarian Jenkins has it. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Brady now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
72.
Brady to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Completes it to Ajayi.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Again, it's Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that will be incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin. Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
Hey, that's 380. Right there in the middle, 55. Quit talking about it and bring it.
And to give this time to the tailback. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Brady. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A big pickup there. 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Space to maneuver at the 40. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Saquon Barkley. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will put them on top here. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. So after the run by Jay Ajayi, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He finds Ajayi. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 41 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays. Operating from the gun, Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Tampa. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Saquon Barkley with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. The extra point now coming from Myers. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Brady now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 30.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 15-yard touchdown grab. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter.
Let him know, let him know. Slam, slam, slam. Take motion, 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 motion. Check it, reload.
Now Brady again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down one. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week one, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Forced out to his left, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Mike, 53, Mike. Check the out, check the out.
Allen to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Check 50.
Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now Brady. This complete to Lockett. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Single, slot. Hey, check it.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Hold 50. Hey, check Mike 6. Cut. Hey, Charlie. All right, here we go.
He's back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 66. Hey, check Mike 6. Hey, hut. I think you got it, sir. Hey, seam 6. Got me too.
He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Check it, reload. Shadow.
One final try now for Brady. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. So the victory here for San Francisco. And, partner, I must say, good.